Imagine if you started a channel just 4 months ago and you have now over 4,000 subscribers, almost 500,000 views just from 15 videos. So the channel tells Bible stories, most likely using AI, and one of their videos is almost at 100k views. And if you're consistent, this is what you could look like in 3 years. So this channel was created 14th February 2023. It has over 3,040 subscribers and over 37 million views. And they're also just creating Bible videos, also most likely using AI. By the end of this video, I'll have shown you the entire workflow on how you can create your very own AI Bible stories.
And divide it among yourselves. For this is my body, which is given for you.
And you can even start for free. Let's get started. So this is the exact prompt that you're going to enter into ChatGPT. So I've already gone to the lengths of creating a master prompt for you. I'm going to leave it in the description down below. Now, once you enter that into ChatGPT, the only things you need to change in here is the input variables. So we have the story topic. In here, you can enter whichever story you want to tell from the Bible. Mine is going to be the final moments of Jesus just before crucifixion. We also have the theme. Mine is sacrifice, love, and forgiveness. You can also have like a target emotion arc, and this is mine. We also have the main character here is Jesus. You can enter in your main character, and we also have the audience. So this is the story I got, and you can see it starts with, what if the man they were about to kill was thinking about them with love? I think that is an excellent way to start our story. Let me show you what that part of the video actually turned out like.
What if the man they were about to kill was still thinking about them with love?
And just below the story, you can see that ChatGPT is giving us the scenes of our story and also the image and video prompts that we are going to use to create our story. So you can see we have scene 1, we have scene 2, but down here you can also see we have a character sheet. So you remember up there, we were able to identify the main character was Jesus. So here we have a character sheet for Jesus. So this is what we are going to enter into our image generator to ensure that we have consistent characters. You'll see us doing that. And once we are done with the script, we can now go to the second step of us creating our AI images and videos. For this, we're going to be using Google Flow, and you can use it for free to create your images, and you're also going to get a few credits to create your videos. I'm going to leave the link in the description down below. Once you open up Google Flow, just click on where it says Create with Flow. Then you can just start a new project, and now you're ready to start putting in your prompts. So I'm going to go back to ChatGPT so that I'm able to copy in my prompts. And the first prompt that I want to use is the one that allows us to create a consistent character for Jesus. So I'm just going to copy this, come back to Flow and just paste it here. You also get to choose in a model here. I'm going to be going with Nano Banana Pro. And you can see that to generate this is going to cost us 0 credits. So even if you choose 1 image, even if you choose 2 images, you can generate that with 0 credits. Yeah, and once it was done, this is what it got as my consistent character for Jesus. It is what we are going to be referencing when we are creating all the other images. Now we can go back to scene 1, copy the prompt, bring it back to Flow here, just paste it here. Once you paste it in here, you can now click on the plus sign so that we are able to bring in our consistent character. So you can choose either one of these. We can also check the other parameters just to ensure that that is how we want to generate the images. So again, we want to go with 16:9. We're still going to be using Nano Banana Pro, and we're creating 2 images at a time. And this one, the next images that I got, and you can see that they're absolutely beautiful. And that is the exact same way that I created all my images. Now, when you want to turn an image into a video, we're still going to use Flow to do that. Let me show you how. So I'll just go back to ChatGPT, copy the video prompt, come back to Flow, and now we need to choose which one of these images we want to animate. So just click on these 3 dots here, click on Animate. And if you can't see the video section in here, you can always go back and you can see it chooses the start image as the image that we had selected. So we want to put in our prompt here. I can also copy the prompt that I used to create the image just so that there's a bit of context in there. So we're going to paste this just before the video prompt. we also need to give some specifics for the video. So we have the video, and we also have the ratio is 16:9, again, because that is what we need for YouTube. And you can also decide how many videos you want to be generated at a time. So you can have one at 20 credits or two at 40 credits. And then we're just going to use this first option. Click on generate. Yeah, you can see the videos generating. So this is what I got as the first video. Is the one that allows us to create a consistent character for Jesus. So I'm just going to copy this, come back to Flow, and yeah, so that was absolutely beautiful. I actually really enjoyed turning these images into videos. Now that is how you create the images, and it is also how you create your videos. And you do this for all the scenes so that you have many images and you also have many videos. When it comes to editing, you can decide which one you want to use. I also asked ChatGPT to do a bit of changes into the image prompts, because I realized somewhere in scene 4 that I did not have the crown of thorns on Jesus. So I asked it to generate that scene so that it makes sense for us when we're telling the story. So you can see Jesus and the crown of thorns here. So now, once we're done with creating all the images and videos, we can now go to step 3 of us creating the voiceover. So I asked ChatGPT to give me the now changed voiceover narration, and this is what it got me. You can see our story here. So you copy all of that, and the tool that we're going to create our voiceover is called 11 Labs. And if you have not used 11 Labs before, 11 Labs is absolutely insane in terms of the voiceovers. It gives you the extremely realistic. I'm actually going to leave for you a link in the description down below so that you can try it out for yourself. So once you're signed up and signed in, we're going to go to where it says text to speech here, and then we're going to paste in what we've just copied from ChatGPT. And now we're going to choose a voice to use. So we have some voices to the right here, and you can just choose a voice that you like. If you want additional voices to choose from, go to where it says voices on the left, and now you can even filter the kind of voices that you're looking for. You could go with filtering by narration and also gender, so we can have narration and also like a male voice, and then you just go listening to all the voices, yeah, until you find one that you like. Once you find one that you like, click on use voice here, and now you can go back to text to speech. You'll see that the voice that you've chosen has already been added in down here. Click on generate. Now, while you are still in 11 Labs, 11 Labs also allows you to create like your own music. So you go to this music section here, and you just bring in your prompts. You can ask ChatGPT to give you prompts and just create like music to use. Now, once you're done with that, you can go to the final step of compiling all your assets together. So that is the images and videos, that is the voiceover, that is the music. And you can actually use any video editor that you'd like to use. You can even use CapCut. You can actually even use Canva, but I'm going to show you how to use Canva to do video editing in a separate video. But this is what my final video looked like.
What if the man they were about to kill was still thinking about them with love? The night was quiet, but something felt wrong.
Take this and divide it among yourselves. For this is my body, which is given for you.
Seize him. Take him away. Master, they have him. Run!
They mocked him.
Look at him. Some king he is.
If you are the Son of God, save yourself!
Pressed thorns into his head, called him a king to shame him.
Hail, King of the Jews!
Every step hurt, every breath burned, but he kept going.
Yeah, so that is how you can create your very own AI Bible stories for free. So if you run out of credits in creating the videos inside of Flow, you can actually use Canva to just create like these zoom effects. So let me know in the comments down below which Bible story you'd like us to animate together. Also subscribe to the channel for more tutorials like this. My name is Peris, and I'll catch you on the next one.